Hi there, Kira here with another scrapbook layout process video for ink road stamps. So I did a little test run here with these Easter eggs, and I knew I wanted to do something kind of mixed media-ish. And I know I'm not really the mixed media expert, but I've been wanting to this year to kind of branch out and try new things, and I thought this was the perfect layout to kind of experiment with. So I picked out these colors, and I went with this rainbow theme because I thought that was kind of Eastery. And I am stamping on an acrylic block, and this block is probably, it's only a couple inches tall, I guess, but it basically fits that large. If you see over to the side, that's the stamp set I'm going to use, and that largest egg is basically the exact same size as this acrylic block. So I'm stamping on the acrylic block with all of the inks that I'm going to be using here. And then I'm taking just a tiny bit of water, mixing it around, and making kind of an oval shape. So when it stamps down on the paper, it has kind of that egg shape still, without being too precise, too exact. And I did it on the side, or on the side of the block that has the grid pattern on it. So when you stamp it, you can see the grid lines, and I liked that additional texture it gave. Plus, I'm using a textured cardstock, which also adds to that texture there as well. So I'm just going to be doing this just all along the page. So I start from the top of the page and go all the way down. I had thought about kind of mixing the colors around, but in the end I just stuck with the same exact pattern all the way down. And I will just continue stamping that until it is all the way down the page. Once I get it all stamped out, then I'm going to be using the stamp set. So there is the finished product with my mixed media. And since I didn't use too much water, it didn't curl up or anything, and I'm really liking how it's looking so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some vellum, and I'm going to stamp that large Easter egg, which is just kind of an outline of an egg. I'm going to stamp that on this vellum in the same exact ink pads that I did my eggs in. And I just stamped it the exact same time, so it's like 5 of each color in vellum, or on the vellum, and I let it sit for probably a few hours just to make sure that it was completely dried on the vellum before I started to handle it. Then I fussy cut them all out. I adhered them onto the page with the tiniest bit of glue, and then I stitched down them with my machine. I just stitched right down all the eggs about 3 times with some white thread. And how stinking cute is that? I am obsessed with this page, like obsessed. I think it's the best page I've ever made. Not, because I'm not modest or anything. So now I'm going to start embellishing, and I don't feel like it needs a whole lot of embellishing because the eggs kind of do all the work for me. So I added my title, which is just a really small title there, and it says Easter 2017. And I'm just using the Paige Evans sticker book here to do all my embellishing. The colors kind of work perfectly, and they're just like those bright, vibrant colors like I used for the eggs. So I stitched that title right directly onto my photo, and then I'm just grabbing some of these flowers, and I'm just going to do kind of this flower cluster on the left side of my page. I'll bump some of the flowers up on foam, and some of them I'll just leave directly on the page. And I also am using that little circle sticker. It says good things take time, and I thought that was cute since my son's like Easter egg hunting in the photo. Well, he found an egg in the photo, and I just thought it worked well for that. And that's pretty much my page. I will add a date stamp on the bottom of my page, and once I get the date stamp and all of these stickers stuck down, that's pretty much it. That's how my page is looking. If you have any questions, you can comment below, and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. I do have a blog post on this, which is at the Ink Road blog, and I will link that down below too, and I will link where you can pick up this stamp set if you are interested in that too. So I will see you soon with another video, and you guys have a great day. Bye.